Don't let another day slip by without taking a step toward your dreams. Click play and let this video be the push you need to start now. If you've ever felt stuck, unsure, or like you're waiting for the perfect moment, this is your sign to stop waiting and start acting. Act with heartfelt stories, practical insights, and a powerful message. This video will remind you why time is your most valuable resource. Whether your goal is big or small, this is your chance to break free from procrastination and take control of your future. Don't waste another second. Watch now and let's make it happen together. The clock is ticking, and every second that passes is a second you'll never get back. Think about it. How many times have you told yourself, "I'll start tomorrow," only to find that tomorrow turns into next week, next month, or even next year? The truth is, life doesn't wait for anyone, and the longer you delay, the further you drift away from your dreams. I want you to imagine something for a moment. Picture yourself 5 years from now, looking back at today. Would you be proud of the choices you made, or would you regret the time you wasted? Regret is a heavy burden to carry, and it's one that can be avoided if you take action now. Let me share a story that might resonate with you. A few years ago, I met someone who had always dreamed of starting their own business. They had the ideas, the passion, and even the resources, but they kept putting it off, waiting for the right time. Months turned into years, and by the time they finally decided to take the leap, the market had changed, and their idea no longer had the same impact. The regret they felt was palpable, and it taught me a valuable lesson. The right time is now. You see, waiting for perfection is a trap. There will never be a perfect moment, a perfect plan, or a perfect set of circumstances. Life is messy, unpredictable, and full of challenges, but that's what makes it beautiful. It's in those moments of uncertainty that we grow, learn, and discover what we're truly capable of. Think about the people you admire most. Chances are, they didn't achieve their success by waiting for the stars to align. They took action, even when it was scary, even when they didn't have all the answers. Take Oprah Winfrey, for example. She grew up in poverty, faced countless obstacles, and was told she'd never make it in television. But she didn't let that stop her. She took action, worked tirelessly, and eventually became one of the most influential figures in the world. Her story is a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of taking action, no matter how daunting the journey may seem. And it's not just about big, life-changing goals, it's about the small, everyday actions that add up over time. Maybe your goal is to get in shape, learn a new skill, or spend more time with your loved ones. Whatever it is, the key is to start now, no matter how small the first step may seem. I remember a time when I wanted to start writing a book. I kept waiting for the perfect idea, the perfect opening sentence, the perfect moment of inspiration. But that moment never came. One day, I finally decided to just start writing, even if it wasn't perfect. And you know what? The more I wrote, the easier it became, and eventually, I had a completed manuscript. It wasn't perfect, but it was mine, and it was a step toward my goal. That's the thing about action, it creates momentum. Once you start, you build confidence, and that confidence fuels you to keep going. But let's be honest, taking action isn't always easy. Fear, doubt, and procrastination are powerful forces that can hold us back. I've been there staring at a blank page, paralyzed by the fear of failure. But here's the thing, failure isn't the enemy, and action is. Every successful person has failed at some point, but they didn't let that stop them. They used those failures as stepping stones, learning from them and growing stronger. So, if you're afraid of failing, remember that failure is just a part of the journey. What's worse than failing is never trying at all. And let's talk about time for a moment. Time is the great equalizer. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, or what you have, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. The difference lies in how we choose to use that time. Are you spending it on things that truly matter, or are you letting it slip away on distractions and excuses? I'll be the first to admit that I've wasted my fair share of time. There have been days when I've scrolled through social media for hours, telling myself I'd get to my goals later. But later never came, and I was left feeling empty and unfulfilled. It's moments like those that remind me of the importance of taking action now. Because here's the thing, you don't have to have it all figured out to start. You don't need a detailed plan or a foolproof strategy. All you need is the willingness to take that first step, no matter how small. And once you do, you'll find that the path becomes clearer with each step you take. It's like driving at night. You can't see the entire road ahead, but your headlights show you just enough to keep moving forward. And that's all you need, just enough light to take the next step. So, what's holding you back? Is it fear? Doubt? Procrastination? Whatever it is, I want you to know that you're not alone. We all face those same obstacles, but the difference between those who achieve their goals and those who don't is the willingness to push through despite them. Let me share another story with you. A friend of mine once told me about her dream of traveling the world. She had always wanted to explore different cultures, meet new people, and experience life outside her comfort zone. But she kept putting it off, telling herself she'd do it someday. Then, one day, she received some devastating news. A close family member had been diagnosed with a serious illness. It was a wake-up call for her, a reminder that life is short and unpredictable. She realized that if she kept waiting for someday, it might never come. So, she quit her job, packed her bags, and set off on her adventure. Was it scary? Absolutely. But it was also the most rewarding experience of her life. She came back with stories, memories, and a newfound sense of purpose. Her story is a powerful reminder that life is too short to wait. The truth is, none of us know how much time we have. We like to think we have decades ahead of us, but the reality is that life can change in an instant. That's why it's so important to make the most of the time we have now. Don't wait for the right moment or the perfect opportunity. The right moment is now, and the perfect opportunity is the one you create for yourself. And let's talk about the power of small actions. Sometimes, we get so caught up in the big picture that we forget how much small, consistent actions can add up over time. Think about a river. It starts as a small stream, but over time, it carves out canyons and shapes landscapes. In the same way, small actions, when done consistently, can lead to massive results. Maybe your goal is to run a marathon. You don't have to start by running 26 miles on day 1. Start with a mile, then 2, then 3. Before you know it, you'll be crossing that finish line. Or maybe your goal is to save money for a dream vacation. You don't have to save thousands of dollars overnight. Start by setting aside a small amount each week, and over time, it will grow. The key is to start, no matter how small the first step may seem. And don't underestimate the power of accountability. Sometimes, all it takes is telling someone about your goals to give you the push you need to take action. When you share your dreams with others, you create a sense of responsibility, and that can be a powerful motivator. I remember when I decided to start a YouTube channel. I was nervous and unsure, but I told a few close friends about my plans. Knowing that they were rooting for me gave me the courage to hit that upload button for the first time. And now, here we are, having this conversation. It's amazing what can happen when you take that first step. But let's not forget about the importance of self-compassion. Taking action doesn't mean you have to be perfect or that you'll never make mistakes. In fact, you will make mistakes. It's inevitable. But that's okay. What's important is that you keep going, even when things get tough. Be kind to yourself, celebrate your progress, and remember that every step forward, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. And finally, I want to leave you with this thought: your dreams are worth fighting for. They're worth the effort, the struggle, and the sacrifices. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back. Take action now, because the future you've always imagined is waiting for you on the other side of that first step. So, what are you waiting for? Don't waste another second. Your goals, your dreams, your life, it's all within your reach. All you have to do is take that first step. And remember, the best time to start was yesterday, but the second best time is now. Let's make it happen. And that's it for today's video. I hope this message resonated with you and inspired you to take action toward your goals. Remember, the time is now. Don't wait for the perfect moment because it may never come. Start small, stay consistent, and keep pushing forward. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more content like this. Let's make the most of every second we have. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and keep chasing those dreams.